Once upon a time, there lived two good friends, Ebere and Nneoma. Nneoma was set to wed Chinedu. The wedding ceremony was going to be a huge one because both families were from wealthy homes. Ebere, being Nneoma's good friend, was invited. They had known each other for some time now. Ebere, who was not married, was happy for her friend. She agreed to attend the event. One day, Ebere was before the mirror trying out some dresses for the wedding. One of her friends, Chinelo, said, don't try that one, oh. Your hands are showing. It does not look good on you. Her other friend, Uju, said, it's not bad. The dress really brings out her color. It's very bright. Another friend said, no, Chinelo is right. Her arms do not look good. Okay, it's okay, Ebere said. She took it off and wore another one. What of these? She asked. This one is too open in the chest area. You know you have to cover up, Nkiru, her other friend, said. Cover up? Cover up to where again? Uju asked. This dress is covered up enough. Any more covering, she will be like a monk. It's alright, it's alright. Ebere took it off, then she tried another one. What do you people think of this? It's too short, can't you see? See how ugly your legs are, Chinelo said. Nkiru agreed. Yes, your legs are very hideous. Why are you even bothering to go for this wedding? Nkiru asked. It's not like you're going to make any friends. You're always standing by yourself in this type of events. Ebere's shoulder fell. Nkiru was right. What was she even doing? What was she thinking? She has to find a way to cancel. But how? Nneoma has been her friend for a very long time. What do you mean she should not go? Uju asked. Why shouldn't she go? Is it not other young women like her that will be there? Plus, she can meet young men who are single and who want to get to know her. My friend, shut up. Who would want to get to know Ebere? This boring girl? Chinelo said. She's always stupid. Simple questions she cannot answer. She will probably be the last girl that they will approach in that event, if at all. Chinelo. How can you say something like that? Nkiru said. Ebere is not that bad. She just needs to lose some more weight. And then she'll be more beautiful, Nkiru said. Lose more weight? From where to where? Uju asked. She has already lost a lot of weight. Any more weight she loses now, she will vanish before our eyes. It's okay, it's okay. You people should stop shouting. Okay, this is the hairstyle that I want to go with. What do you think? This thing? No, you cannot try it, Chinelo said. This hair is not good. It makes you look like a frog. Maybe you should do a ponytail, Nkiru suggested. But what's wrong with this hair? Uju asked. She looks beautiful, see it? It looks simple and elegant. She can also accessorize it. It's perfect. Madam, didn't you hear that men of caliber will be at this event? Men of wealth and substance will be at this wedding. This hair will not cut it. Then Ebere changed her hairstyle. You cannot go. This one, you will be the laughing stock of the village, Chinelo said. Are you sure you want to go for this wedding? Nkiru asked again. It will be better if you just cancel and stay back. Dress you don't have, hair you cannot make. It is best you just cancel it now. But she cannot cancel, Uju said. Nneoma has been her friend for a very long time. Nneoma has always been there for her. Why would she now not attend the event? Because of what? The first dress she put on was nice and her hair is okay. All she needs to do is to do her makeup and get her bag and shoe and she's set. So Ebere began to do her makeup. She sat before the mirror applying her makeup. Is this okay? She asked. Madam, don't you know that you have large lips? Why would you use this amount of lipstick on your mouth? Plus your face is round. Look at how your face looks like a round plate. Reduce it, please, Chinedu said. Ebere became very sad. Maybe Chinelo is right. Maybe she should stay home. How is this lipstick too much? Uju asked. She's going for a wedding, not a burial. The lipstick is okay. Uju went and stood behind Ebere as she sat before the mirror. You look beautiful, Ebere. You can go like this. Ebere was not so sure anymore. She thought she looked good, but maybe Chinelo was right. Maybe she was too fat and needed to lose weight. Maybe she should avoid bright colors and use less lipstick. That way she doesn't stand out. No, she cannot go like this, Chinelo said. No man in that event will approach her. None at all. Look, Ebere, it is best to stay back. You can go for another wedding. Send word to Norma that you are sick and cannot make it. She is your friend, she will understand. After all, this is not the first time you are counseling, Nkiru said. But she cannot go on like this, Uju shouted. How many weddings will she cancel? How many birthdays will she miss? She cannot continue like this. My friend, will you shut up? Do not shout at us here. We also are her friends. We want what's best for her. How can this be the best for her? How? Uju asked. Then all the women began to shout. Ebere at this time had started crying. It's enough. Fine. It's enough. Stop shouting. I won't go again. Uju turned and looked at Ebere with a sad face. What did you say? I am not going, Ebere said. What is the point? I won't even be beautiful enough to attract anyone. All the guys would have eyes for other girls. But what of your friend Norma? What of her? Am I not 5 years older than her? Ebere said. See now, she has found someone who loves her and wants to marry her. Meanwhile, I'm here adding weight up and down looking like a pig. Pig? No now, Ebere, you are not a pig, Uju said. Your own is too much, Uju. Call a spade a spade. Ebere is right. What was the point of going, Chinelo said. Young, handsome men of the upper class will be there. I can assure you they will not be looking at Ebere. What she should do is go to the Ezemo and find out from him who is bringing this bad luck on her. You're right, her other friend Nkiru said. Ebere looked at the mirror and said, I am too old, I am too ugly, and I am too stupid to find anyone. She looked at Uju through the mirror and said, no one will want me. Uju responded and said, no one will want you if you believe it. Do you truly believe that you're not good enough? Do you truly believe you're not intelligent, Ebere? Most of those girls that will attend this event are not better than you. When you go there, you will see girls that are bigger than you. Girls with K legs and 4 o'clock eyes. From lower class, they will be there to support their friend Norma and meet new friends. They are not better than you, Ebere. At this, Ebere began to cry. It was at this moment that her mother came into the room. Ebere, you're not ready? What have you been doing since? Get up, let's go before we get there late. At least let your friend Norma see you before the ceremony starts. Ebere did not respond. She was crying. Ebere, what is it? Why are you crying? I cannot go, Mama, Ebere said as she sobbed. Why? Why can't you not go? Did something happen? Her mother asked her. Her mother was holding Ebere in her arms, looking for signs of bruises or something, because why was she crying? She asked herself. What is it now? Tell me. Look at me. What is it? Tell me what happened. I cannot find anything to wear, Mama, Ebere said. I do not want to go there and disgrace myself. I am fat. and ugly. I am not beautiful enough. And you know, important people will be at this wedding, Mama. I do not want to be the laughing stock of the village. What? Who said you're ugly, Ebere? Her mother asked her. But Ebere did not respond. Listen to me now, Ebere. You are not fat, neither are you ugly. You should never say such things. You are beautiful. I gave birth to you, so I know. You are a very intelligent young woman. You manage your father's large plantations. You are bound to meet other business people like you at that event. Do not look down on yourself, Ebere. Amalicha, you are enough. You are special. Since you were little, you have been one of the kindest people I've ever known. You are the only star in my sky, the joy in my life. You are enough. Now stand up and look at me. Let me see what you're wearing. Ebere stood up and showed her mother her entire outfit. This is beautiful. You are beautiful, Ebere. Now let's go. Your friend is waiting for you. And so Ebere did what her mother said. She picked up her bag and walked out of her room. As she turned to lock the door, she looked into the mirror and saw Uju smiling and waving at her. Chinelo and Nkiru had disappeared. Ebere smiled back at Uju before Uju herself vanished. At the wedding, Norma was so happy to see Ebere. Ebere was one of her closest friends and she was happy that she could make it. At first, Ebere was a bit scared of the crowd, but eventually she began to relax. You can do this, she kept telling herself. From across the room, she could see her mother smiling at her. Yes, I can do it, she said. Then she began to talk to a mutual friend, and from there, others began to come towards their group. Because Ebere was very intelligent and business-minded, people wanted to hear what she had to say. Eventually, Ebere began to relax. She was now enjoying herself. The ceremony was going well, everything was good. A few more hours, and she would be safely back home. But from nowhere, a man came up behind her. He introduced himself and said he would like to know her. She was so beautiful that he had been looking at her since she came. Ebere was petrified. Why? Why now? Everything was going so well. Why me? Didn't he see any other person? Why not you? Uju's voice shouted. My friend, stand there and smile and do not dare run. So Ebere stood and heard the man. He said his name was Ebuka. He was a very wealthy businessman. His voice was smooth and deep. His voice made her feel safe. He wanted to get to know Ebere, and Ebere talked. They both talked and talked and talked, and before she knew it, hours had passed. 9 months later, she and Ebuka were married.
Africanfolktales.